This is your Swing Alpha Trade Report for March 27, 2018. The correction is still not over. We are still selling off. What you're seeing right now is the 5-minute chart for SPY over the past about 2.5 months here. The gray areas are the pre-market and aftermarket, just so you can see what that looks like. Again, I'm expecting prices to go much lower. Again, we could possibly see it going down to maybe in like 243 over here, but somewhere around here, I would expect to see a bounce. We could possibly get a gap down bounce as early as tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. Usually corrections take about 1, 2, 3 months. Sometimes correction can take 4 months. So you just have to be patient to wait for that bottom, and then you load up on the bottom, and we should be good from there. All right, so today I'm going to show you the FAANG stocks. We haven't reviewed them in a while. So the first one is Facebook. We got Facebook here. Now Facebook has been selling off, unusually selling off for almost 2 weeks now. I really don't know what's going on here. I'm sure someone else could tell me. But it's been selling off pretty bad. It's closed far below its 200 moving day average. Huge volume here. And what's even more surprising is this is the trend, the rising channel that it's been in for several years, about 4 or 5 years here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 4 years here. And it seems to be piercing the bottom end of that trend. So that's not necessarily a good thing. However, right now we are looking at this as a buying opportunity. We're just going to wait and watch and see what happens here. And we might possibly issue a long to go long on Facebook. Now the next one is Apple, AAPL. Apple has been horizontal for about 5 months here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. But it does appear to be bouncing off the 200, and so I do expect it to make another low, possibly somewhere around in this region, selling off one more time before we get that bounce, that next oof up to the next level. Next one is Amazon. So Amazon has been doing really, really well. You could hardly tell there was even a correction here. So this is the correction. And it's just been going up since, quite surprisingly. It's even broken far out of its rising channel here. So Amazon's doing really well, although the last few weeks has been sort of just bull flagging, just slowing down. But yes, this is definitely very bullish. And then next is Netflix and FLX. Netflix has been very similar to Amazon. Very similar technicals. It's just been very bullish, just going up. Very, very strong stock, and right now it's just bull flagging here. Just waiting for the rest of the market, I'm sure. And then lastly is Google, GOOGL, which has been somewhat like Apple, and that it's been horizontal for the last 5 months or so. Hasn't really gone anywhere in that time. However, it does appear that it wants to bounce off of the 200 moving day average as well. And of course, we have this rising trend line, which has been there since the beginning of time, way back in 2004, as you can see. And I do not believe this trend line is going to fail anytime soon. So we could have price, and I do believe price will likely fall somewhere within this region. And I do believe that will mark a bottom in Google, and then we could get the next run up as well. So just keep an eye on that. We might issue a trade, although Google is a slow mover, so we likely won't on Google, but possibly on other technology stocks that have similar technicals. Now, we did take one trade recently. We took a trade on CORI on yesterday. So we had bought CORI on this green candle right here to go long on March 12th. Unfortunately, it just sold straight off from there. Very day we bought it, unfortunately, we just got selling off. So we had stopped out yesterday. We bailed out on the 26th. We invested about 5% of our account on CORI, and we took a 10.6% loss. So that's about, on the top of my head, it's about a 0.5% loss to our portfolio. It does possibly appear that we could see a bottoming pattern in CORI around here, maybe even a bounce off the 200, maybe. So we might still end up going long on CORI again, probably at a slightly higher price. We'll just have to wait and see. So that concludes our trade report.